have a newspaper every day, and you would not have any television or radio news.
You should ask questions, but my TV sitting in a box is not the Kennedy
You worked at ABC
assassination.
News.
Exactly.
You say you worked at ABC News.
This is another thing that this pissed me off Friday, Howard.
What is this?
I went to NYU. I busted my ass to go to school. I paid my own tuition. I worked full time. I interned here.
Bullshit.
And he, in his report, says he's giving me. Let me speak. He says he's giving me journalism lessons.
You should know that.
For a kid that says he went to NYU. Where'd you go to school?
I went to school at the University of Western Ontario and the Valley.
Where'd you graduate?
I did not.
Thank you. So don't question where I went to school.
Listen, I question everything. That's what reporters do.
You don't think he went to NYU?
I just want to see. I question everything.
He won't believe. He will not believe
No, I don't think he's
I
lying.
say.
I do not think he's
He will
lying.
not believe a word I say.
No, I
On
just
any
want to see.
story.
Just show me.
But yet he believes the Idol guy. He believes the Robin's wrong.
Ever since American Idol ended, Steve's got, like, he's investigating the news department.
And let me ask you something,
He's
Howard.
doing that evil
No, but
eye on
let's not lose focus here.
Shouldn't-
People want to know about that television,
Yeah.
and he is hiding something.
We do? Who cares? Who wants to know about it? It's in a
Everybody,
box.
Stern Nation
It's
wants
in
to
a
know.
box.
What do you think?
What do you want to
Show
know
us.
about it?
Show us.
You know what? I don't think he's hiding anything about the TV, but something's
Right.
going on in that apartment.
But let me ask you something, Howard. Should a reporter who demands the truth also tell the truth?
Yes.
Okay, so go to Gary Preview page 2 in white, if you would, please.
What
This is the Michael Moore alleged fight that he had with Steve Langford.
And what are we going to hear?
Michael Moore gets a little exclusive out of Langford.
Are you Canadian?
Yeah, I was.
Did you give up your citizenship?
I don't have a passport.
You didn't give up your Canadian citizenship, did you? Yeah, why
You know what?
not?
Complicated thinking.
Back of your head, you know. You're going, I might need that, right?
No, never.
You're circumventing around the truth. You should tell the
well,
truth.
if you want to
demand the
play
truth.
that, perhaps I might answer it.
Go ahead.
And the fact of the matter is, I'm not going to get into some big discussion with Michael Moore, who's going out the door, about whether I left Canada. I mean, come on. Let's get serious.
Yeah, but he asked you if you're Canadian. You said you were.
I was.
You still are.
I do not have a passport,
I'm not talking about passports. You're still a citizen.
technically. I left
Thank you.
25
Tell
years
the
ago.
truth.
Why is that interesting?
You're a reporter. Tell the truth.
Why is that interesting?
O Mayana Wankulo.
Two languages.
What is your point?
But I want to know about this TV.
I think he's being a hypocrite. He's
I
demanding.
think something's going on in
What's-
your apartment.
What's going on in my
I
apartment?
don't know. You don't want Steve to see your
I
apartment.
don't want to creep in my apartment.
No,
I have to
Morales,
work with him
come
10
on.
hours a day
Come
in the
on.
newsroom.
Get
Were you
serious.
afraid?
Get
Were you
serious.
afraid he was going to come on to you because he keeps saying he wants to put his tongue
No,
in your
I'll
ear?
be honest. My roommate has a 6-year-old kid. He's, the parents are
No, he's
separated.
not there all
I don't
the
want
time.
this around. I don't want him around a 6-year-old kid.
He has kids of his own.
Wait a minute. You have a 6-year-old kid you can't explain in your
On the
apartment?
weekends, the parents are separated. The kid comes over.
Are you for real that you're afraid of him around a young child? You're not shitting me, are you? You think he's that
Morales,
weird?
full of it.
Do you think he's completely sane? Do you think he has all his marbles?
I wouldn't have a problem with him being in my house.
I would.
All right, well.
Dude, I just want to go up
What do you
and
think
see
he's
the
gonna
television.
do
What do you
to the
think I'm going to
kid?
do?
Send Howard TV up, but I don't want you.
Wow.
Now we're talking. Do you remember where you work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you work?
Howard Stern, Howard 100 News.
Oh, thank you. I sort of hesitated on that. Yeah.
Don't give me journalism lessons, Steve. All right.
Well, listen. Why are you hiding?
What the fuck am I hiding? It's a TV in a box. I don't want you in my apartment. Is that so hard to believe?
Okay, we'll send Lisa Jean.
When are you moving?
I can listen to Mike's voice all day.
I know. When are you moving?
I don't have an exact date. I'm looking. I'm trying to look at places.
Oh, then you're lying.
You can't get that voice down lower?
I can, but I mean,
Why don't you just do it? Why don't you just be like...
can you get your nose down smaller?
Shave it down.
I can't do anything about
Well,
it.
make it lower. Like, why don't you just walk up. Let me hear your low voice.
We've done this.
Let me hear it again.
What do you want to hear? It's not What do you want to hear? It's not low.
it's not
I mean,
good.
this
It's
is
not
my
that
voice.
good. All right.
It is what it is.
But
All
Morales,
right,
how
take
about
it easy.
How about
No,
Lisa G?
he upsets
Lisa
me.
G. No, dude. Lisa G.
Would he show up?
Answer the question.
Would you show up outside Howard or Robin or Marty or anyone?
I'm going to go to Howard's place.
Would you go to anyone on this show?
But I am going to go to your place to find out about the television. You wouldn't let me in, so let Lisa G in if you're
And I live
creeped
in a
out by me.
primarily Hispanic and African
Answer
American
the question.
neighborhood. They see this white guy with a microphone up in my face.
The neighborhood
wondering-
was
my
very
neighbors
nice.
walk
There
by
was no
wondering, what the hell
problem
is
in the
going
neighborhood.
on?
It was a very nice neighborhood. But
It was.
let Lisa G in to see the TV. Come on.
Is she going to come to the Bronx?
Why not? She's a
I don't want to hear
so it's a deal. It's a deal.
Why is everybody so creeped out?
Are we gonna waste the whole day of Lisa G's time to come up to my apartment?
It's a deal.
To see a TV in
Is
a
it
box?
a deal or are you backing out?
I think you're making mountains out of a molehill.
Is it a deal or not?
I don't care.
Okay, deal.
All right, that makes it back from the Bronx.
I don't think she'll come to the Bronx.
You live in a tough neighborhood?
And her of all people, Friday she's calling me a Jew. She said, "Why do you have the TV in a box?" She says, "You're such a Jew." Coming from her.
Wow.
She's a
Do you guys get any work done back there in the news?
I get a lot of
Lots of
work.
work.
Like they
Well,
just
Mike, why
argue
do you-
with each other.
Why do you say coming from her? What do you like that?
What is that?
Because she's like the most Jewish person in our newsroom.
She's very Jewish.
Very Jewish.
What happened?
I think she's the only Jewish person in your news.
What makes her Jewish?
She's very conservative with money. Need I go on?
Did you go out of course? Whatever. So she's conservative with her money. What makes her Jewish?
Every time one of these Jewish holidays goes by, she's got to take it off. About to work on a Jewish holiday and shit.
Someone told me you went to Disney World for a week by yourself.
Yeah, what the?
He sounds like Mickey.
Did you go up to Mickey Mouse and talk to him?
No, I didn't.
What do you do? What do you do at
And the guy's
Disney
probably
World?
like, "Hey, stop making! Hey, just because you're talking to Mickey Mouse doesn't mean you have to speak in a high voice." And then Mike goes, "No, this is what I sound like."
Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mike.
I had from when I worked.
What is it, Ralph?
Wait, let Mike explain that.
Yeah, I want to hear. What did you
From
do?
when I worked at ABC, I had a bunch of free tickets left. They were about to expire. I had time off here. I figured, let me just go use them.
Who's conservative with their money? On your vacation, you use your free Disney World ticket.
What do you do there by yourself?
Yeah, you went yourself.
It's a bunch of roller coasters and shit. I mean,
Did you get paired up with other?
Single.
yeah, they do that.
You couldn't find anyone to go to Disney World with you? So sad.
I mean, that's a great destination. Somebody must have wanted to
Do
go.
you ever travel alone sometimes?
I certainly travel alone, but not to amusement parks.
Okay. So be it.
Oh, jeez.
He doesn't have a lot of friends.
I'm the JD of the newsroom ultimately.
You're right by yourself going to another gift shop.
Senator, we heard there's a special line for people who go to Disney World by themselves.
Right.
What do you mean a special line?
Yeah,
It's a line for singles.
they had a single riders line.
Really?
So I didn't have to wait in any of the lines. I just went straight to the front.
Were there a lot of other single people there, or was it just a line of two?
No, there were a lot of single people.
And do you all socialize with each other? Is it like the geekiest line ever?
Did you ride the loser flu?
Anyone in a Darth Nihilus costume?
No, I didn't see Darth Nihilus there.
Darth Nihilus.
Do you like eat by yourself, or do you eat?
No, I would eat in the amusement park.
But you would just go to a stand. You didn't go to the restaurant.
Mike wants to kill Artie right now for
I
laughing.
know.
He's shooting. You shoot dirty looks over at Artie.
No.
He's shooting the dirty look at me and Mike.
Artie, do you ever go to Disneyland by yourself?
I already couldn't fit in the rides, trust me.
I'm just saying, you know, I mean, I'm sorry to be laughing, but how old are you?
29.
Artie goes, I'm sorry to be laughing.
It's odd that you would go to Disney. You're a 29-year-old kid. You got kind of a happening job.
You know who does that?
Who?
Who?
No.
Mental patients?
Worse,
Don't go
worse.
there.
Jeff the Vomit guy?
Serial killers?
Yeah, people you want arrested. I mean, they're the ones who would hang out at Disney by themselves.
Sure.
Can you imagine, though, the little kid who's sitting next to Mike on the roller coaster? Scared?
And then you have a 6-year-old
Excuse
kid
me,
you
sir.
can't explain in your apartment.
Hey, shut up! I'm here the signals like I'm gonna fuck. You got it, family. I don't. You cocksucker!
You sound like a kid. The little 6-year-old kid's like, sir, don't you have any friends?
No! I couldn't find anyone to go with me. Fucker.
Mister, I don't want to grow up to be like you.
What do you, I mean, like, so what do you do? You like, oh, it's 1 o'clock. I finished my goofy shake.
I mean, really, do you stand there and get your picture taken with the character?
No.
Pretending that
That's cool.
Oh my goodness. You're on the ride to Pirates of the Caribbean by yourself?
So what? I'm not Mr. Popularity.
Really?
So what?
Oh,
Fucking Ralph is laughing. The only friends we have.
Artie, this is not funny. I don't understand this.
You know what?
Oh,
That's how I'm going to be laughing when he has a stroke.
good line. Oh, you.
Mike's gonna kill you. He's looking at you like
Look
he's gonna
at
kill you.
you.
I'm actually worried that he will.
Have you ever had? But have you ever had a friend?
I have friends. I'm not Mr. Popularity.
All right. I like it.
Who in this room is Mr. Popular?
Howard,
You can't find one guy that you know that would want to go see Madonna.
Well, that makes sense.
We're not aware.
This is the greatest thing ever. Like a virgin is killing him.
Oh, no.
Did you sing Starlight?
See? Somebody get the EMS up here
This
quick.
could be it.
Did she sing Who's That Girl yet? Did I miss Who's That Girl?
Who'd you sit next to? Like,
You know, remind this guy. He's the one that cried at the fucking job.
hold on. Mike, I gotta ask you a question because everybody not have the information. So you got the TV because the Reverend Run show's your favorite show, right?
No, that's how you guys.
Hold on. Did
No.
you the episode where Reverend Run's wife has a miscarriage? Did you cry?
Did I cry?
Yes.
No, but I rewind. It was pretty sentimental. That's all. She
Everyone said
lost
you
her
told me you
baby.
cried during that episode.
Who says that?
Everyone.
I said it was sentimental. The woman lost her baby.
Well, how is that?
Did you cry?
so you're not gonna let Steve up in your apartment to see if the TV is there? You're gonna have Lisa G.
I don't
go.
even want him in my newsroom. He's creepy. Put him in a desk on
Would
the
you go
other
to
side.
Disneyland with him?
No.
No.
The Reverend Run Show is your favorite show.
It's not my favorite. You guys asked what I watch, and I said Run's House. That
Well,
was-
you also said, okay, then your favorite is Little People, Big World.
that's another fun show.
What the fuck is
midget
that?
show the midget show that Eric the Midget always talks about.
Oh.
It's this family of midgets.
What?
I love these freaky shows. They're funny.
I like to watch the show.
This guy needs his own reality show as well.
Steve, if you really need that,
I don't want him in my house.
all right.
I just love that Steve is like turning on his own people. He's crazy.
Slow news day.
Steve,
I wouldn't let him in my apartment either.
Steve, how do
Thank
you
you,
explain
Ralph.
the guy who went to Disney World by himself at 29 years old and thinks you're creepy?
Mike, you know what you want to get? You ever see those things advertised in the paper? You can blow up this doll and sit it next to you in your car so people think you're driving with
Like in
someone?
the HIV line?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I
You
need.
could bring it to Disneyland.
I don't mind.
Rubber friend.
Forget Disney World. I don't mind traveling alone. I like
Yeah.
being alone.
My friend likes La Isla Bonita. Did you sing that yet? My rubber friend.
I'm surprised you're talking so much. Usually you have your mouth full.
You woke up.
I'm sorry. I'm
Hey, someone told me you're throwing yourself a birthday party. It's going to be a karaoke birthday party.
I love how they feed you.
You're
this
that
stuff.
into karaoke?
No, I said it'd be fun to get everybody together.
Like who?
Every time they get together, all they do is play beer pong. I thought we should get together.
Who
and
the
do
people you
karaoke.
went to Disney World with?
Yeah, Artie, they're having
Where's everybody?
Get all the jokes in now while you're still here. Because once you're gone, nobody will hear you, buddy.
Okay, but all right. So who's everybody? Who would be on that list? Who would you invite?
The staff here, my friends from school.
Hey, Artie, you can sing karaoke at the party.
I'll sing
Well,
Madonna.
you mentioned, why couldn't you ask JD to go with you?
I'm not gonna. He's not gonna go to Disney World with me.
Then you guys could go like, eat together and have a glass of wine.
Would JD go to the Madonna concert with you? That's the best ever. That is.
What's going on with girls? You getting any girls?
Oh yeah.
I'm here like 10 or 12 hours a week.
He's like a young James
JD.
Caan.
Would you go to Disney World with Mike?
I would not have.
Why?
I don't know. He's all right to, work with, but I don't know if I'd hang out with him.
Oh wow, you won't hang out with him?
And I even get it from him. Like JD, I consider my equivalent, but he walks around with this arrogance, like he's better than me. I think because everybody back here rips on him, he says, "Oh, I'm better than Mike." So,
So
he
it's
even
like
rips on
he
me.
can't hang out with you because
too good for me.
He's got to be better than someone.
Exactly.
Right. All of a sudden, JD is like, Jack Nicholson. Or something.
Compared to him.
See,
You won't hang out with Mike?
I would hang
You
out
should be best friends.
Like,
If you two dudes got together, you might get something cool going. At least you have a team that can goof on other people.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You guys should unite. You guys remind me of the Palestinians. You're both downtrodden. You should unite.
Two wrongs don't make a right, dude.
between the two of us, we could remake Revenge of the Nerds. I'm sure.
Yep.
See the funny band?
See, JD doesn't want to be put in your category.
I know.
Meanwhile,
I'm a low life. I'm a low life to him.
Meanwhile,
he's better.
he's the same thing as you. He's no better. You're no better than him.
I didn't say I was, but
You missed
Yes,
out
you
on
are.
the
Still talking
sun.
about
You say you won't hang out with him?
I have no desire to go to Disneyland and a Madonna concert.
Why?
He's better
I
than
don't.
me.
I'd rather,
Rather listen
stay
to
at home.
techno music
Yeah, I would.
and avoid Hawaii.
Yeah, all of a sudden, you're better than me.
What's you go to one of these concerts?
You want to go to Madonna?
Hey, let's
What?
have a contest. We put JD and Mike in a singles bar so you can pick up a chick fast.
Oh, no, I don't
We
like
gotta do it. We're doing it. You're doing it.
I gotta say JD is gonna go.
Why? I don't know about
I'm
that.
not going to talk to anyone.
Because the voice is gonna it's gonna scare the girls off.
But that's because Mike is talking to people. JD won't even
Yeah,
Come over here, gorgeous.
JD's such a wacko. Like he'll see Beth and he goes, "Hey, gorgeous." Like he thinks he's like cool.
Yes.
I said my money's on Mike. He might have
It
the high
probably
voice,
is,
but he
'cause-
knows how to
Well,
talk.
my
Yeah.
voice versus his social skills.
Right.
You know, like once he opens his mouth, he's got a normal voice. Hey, did I tell you girls about the time I went to the Madonna concert? Hey, laugh all you want, but I got a great story about Disney World. No,
JD's up there. I don't know. I don't like her. I like her.
You guys ever heard of Epcot Center? I drank in all the different countries.
JD thinks he's better than me, but I still have a good relationship with my parents, so that's one thing I've got.
Right.
hope you do.
That's good for a chick to hear.
Wow.
Yeah, you see that nerd over in the corner? He doesn't talk to his mom. I do. So if you girls want to choose who to go out with, choose the guy with the mom. My mom ain't banging some Hawaiian.
Hey, that's our friend. I got to see that show.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do,
Yeah,
JD. Come on.
I'm not going to talk to anyone. I'm going to sit
Prove
there.
that you're not Mike's equal.
I didn't say I wasn't his equal. I don't like to hang out with a lot of people.
JD.
The new odd couple.
I was on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride for a whole day, so go fucking suck off. Maybe I went myself, but at least I was there.
I had my own teacup.
I'm participating in life.
You know what I would do? I would shoot. I want to get the script to like Ocean's 13, that buddy movie, and have these two guys star in it.
Yeah, this is George Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Yeah. One guy be Clooney and one be Pitt. Or just stick you in the movie.
I'm fucking Angelina Jolie. Go fuck yourself.
No, just these two.
Just look.
Get that Darth Nihilus guy to make an appearance. I am Darth Nihilus.
Hi guys.
All right.
What time would you get to like the
When I would wake up.
Where do you
I gotta
stay?
go. What am I doing? You want to interview him more?
Sorry, I don't know.
Well, it is interesting. You'd go at the beginning of the day.
I'd wake up, it's vacation. I'd wake up 10, 11, I'd show up at noon.
Well, look at
Ride
you,
some
Mr.
rides.
Lewis.
Where do you have
I
breakfast?
never have free time like that. So
No breakfast? You went to lunch?
Yeah, I don't eat breakfast hardly.
And what do you do, sit by yourself? Do you read the paper when you eat lunch? Or do you keep yourself busy?
I mean,
I
did you
guess.
have a plan of which part of the park you
I would
were
just go to-
attack
no, I just-
today? I'm going-
Hey, where do you want to go? Oh, there's nobody here.
Do you ever get the blues like when you're by yourself at Disney World?
No, I love being by myself because I don't have to answer to anybody. I don't have to argue with anybody.
There you go.
You know, it's just I do what I want when I want.
Yeah. So what do you do? Like,
Awkward in the park there by yourself.
No, because there were plenty of other people all by themselves.
No, but they were really with people.
Yeah, they were like threes, and so they had a single.
who do you think has slept with more chicks in their lifetime, JD or High Pitch Mike?
Mike, have you had a girl?
Mike said
Yes,
it never.
I've gone into this on the intern show, but
Yeah?
my sex life now is nothing to talk about. There is no sex life.
All right.
Really? You're a young man. You're not a bad-looking dude.
How many girls have you slept with then?
Two.
And is JD only one, right?
JD got one, but from the show. You got him outside of the show, right?
Way before the show.
Right. He never got a girl before the show.
See, you got him there.
Is JD really he just had the one? Is that official?
He went with some
He
chicks.
claims there was another, right?
Yeah, porno chick.
Oh, the porno chicks down at Hedonism?
Would you fuck a porno chick?
If she was tested, yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to.
We gotta get you laid.
Can I have some of your urine?
Something like
Tastes clean. Let me smell your pussy, see if there's anything wrong with it. Oh, this is bad pussy. Oh, another 2-year drought.
That's it. You can't be too choosy, man.
Skip the test. Fuck it.
Your freshness date has expired.
What? You got AIDS? Well, let me think about it.
Want to go to Disneyland? I won't fuck you, man.
I love watching Artie laugh now because when he goes home, it's nothing but sadness on the inside.
Dude, you make me feel great about myself.
No more depression. Your depression is lifted.
Well, Mike, I understand you don't want Stevie House, and I respect that.
Thank you.
Can I call you every day?
Listen to you.
Babylon.
Just want confirmation that the TV's still.
How about I just bring a picture of it? Why does somebody? Why do we need
come
to,
on.
Why do we
Steve,
need
right?
to waste?
No.
That makes it sound like you're hiding something. What are you hiding up there?
Nothing, but Lisa G needs to go to the Bronx.
What do you
It's a
care?
story
Go
to
there
cover.
every day.
Maybe she'll go out with you.
It's the world of Howard
I
Stern.
don't think I'm her type.
And you live with a 6-year-old kid, you said?
On the
Just on
weekends, the
weekends.
parents are divorced, and the kid, you know.
Probably nice to get some human contact.
Are you friends with your roommate?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He had a kid a few years ago, and you know I'm the godfather. And
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Oh,
here we go again. Fucking.
Hey,
He has nobody in his life, and he's
may
laughing
your
at me.
first child be a masculine child. I'm the godfather.
Godfather.
Oh, here comes his bad.
Luca, my most valued friend.
Here comes the bad part where he reenacts every scene from Godfather. Here we go.
Is it true, and tell me the truth, the week you were at Disney by yourself, was it also gay week?
Oh, if it was
What?
really gay,
That was the first thing he tried to
I'm
point
gonna
out.
faint laughing.
Was it gay
That was
week?
the first thing he tried to point out. The dates of my trip, which is Memorial Day. The dates of my trip.
you're killing Artie. You're literally going to get your
Let me get this fucking head
Artie,
again.
he can't survive that.
He's married this that much.
He can't survive that.
Was it by accident?
Somebody get him a cupcake quick before he dies.
Mike, what happened? You didn't know?
The days of my trip. I'll wait till he's wheezing and he's The days of my trip overlapped by one day. I was there before it started. The day it started, I was leaving.
Was that the next day?
So you were there for the kick?
Were you the keynote speaker?
Did any guys like approach you?
I didn't even see gays.
All right.
So you were there for a full gay day. The days of my trip overlap.
I'm not
So you were there for Gay Pride Week? Excuse me. Are you here for Gay Pride?
I love how Artie puts on the macho act when he's the one that got jizz on.
I'm the guy Goofy fucks in the ass.
Let me tell you something. A, I admire you. It is very difficult.
I think you're the greatest guy
You're a
ever.
brave young man.
Howard, I see myself like you as you were when you were a kid. You were a
Absolutely.
loner. You were a loner, were you not?
I had no choice.
Exactly.
Nobody was looking to be with me.
That's how I see myself.
That's right.
Nothing wrong with it.
At 29, though, you gotten through it.
You've grown out of it.
I'm not gay. Fuck chicks.
When are you getting married, Artie?
I don't know, man.
Actually, when are you getting a girl?
I don't know. You know what? I'm sorry, but you know what? I thank you for this. This is the greatest.
Steve, you
When
done?
is Gay Week in Knoxbury Farm? Gay Week? It was Gay Week.
Gay Pride Week.
Not the week I was there.
Right,
Someone said
it overlapped.
It was Gay Pride Week.
Well,
right,
listen, they call it gay days, yeah.
He was there for Gay Pride Week.
Not the week I was there. I was leaving the day it started. I love how Artie loves Twister.
He just took one day.
Oh, the trouble. It's Gay Pride Week.
What a coincidence.
Excuse me, you look kind of hot.
Thank you.
Jeff, go ahead real quick.
Oh, Howard, if you like to when I have an I don't think I have ever laughed so hard for so long in my life. I almost passed out. That was the best hour of radio I think you've ever done. It was amazing.
I wish we'd done it 3 hours ago, though.
Oh, it was worth every penny of it.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Thank you very much, Bob. Go ahead, Your Honor.
Oh, great show, guys. You got to keep Mark or Mike out of the studio.
Beware.
I'm laughing so hard with Artie and all that stuff.
That's the hardest I've ever laughed, too, I think. I mean, and I've laughed hard in this studio, man. That's the...
Artie still hasn't recovered.
All right, Bob. Thanks, Bob, from Baltimore, Robin's old little town. Thanks, Bobby.
Jenny, are you too cool? Are you too cool for this guy?
No, I'm not too cool. I am not a very social person, first of all, and I wouldn't go to Disneyland and a Madonna concert.
He's not doing things that appeal to you.
Yeah.
But as a person,
If he wants to play beer pong, I'll play him beer pong. You know?
just do things that you actually like to do.
Yeah.
What about, he says that you think you're above the news team because you get ragged on so much back here?
No. But I mean, I think he's got a bit of an ego himself. So I don't think I'm better than anyone, and whatever.
Are you pissed though that you're lumped in with him as like the same, you know, that you're the Howard 100, Howard 100 News is the equivalent of him?
No, I'm just pissed off at life, period.
So is this the next new team in acting right here?
We could be the dream team, I think, if he would be willing to hang out. But I think he's too good for it.
No, I just don't want to hang out at a Madonna concert in Disney World.
But I didn't.
You know, here's the weird thing. Richard and Sal think that somehow I'm against them. I hired them.
To be against them.
I like those guys. I like what they do. If I don't play something, they go into a major tailspin. If I don't like something they do, they feel threatened. They feel their jobs are on the line.
Artie doesn't get yelled at for sleeping. They get yelled at for working.
I don't even know what Artie was tired on the air. He didn't ask. I said, go take a nap. I thought it would be funny to hear Artie nap on the air. Artie complied.
Artie gets to run after girls and ask for their phone numbers. They can't approach the guest.
Well, there is a pecking order. There is a difference. Artie, first of all, has been with the show longer than that. Number two, Artie had a major show business career. Sal was a stockbroker, and Richard was working. I wasn't even working. Artie had a major show business career. When I first met Artie, he was an alumni of Mad TV. He was on the Norm Show.
Dirty word.
He had appeared in major motion pictures, but but not some kooky independent.
They were studio movies, sure.
Studio movies. He is a different guy on the show than Richard or Sal. Yeah, that's true.
Why can Teddy get the phone numbers of girls and he can't ask for an autograph from Ace Frehley? Come on.
That's right. Yeah.
Now, first of all, I get. Guess what? And Benji brought up this point. It was an excellent one. I get paid more than them.
Right, there's a difference.
Of course, there's a higher. In any job you go to, certain people have different privileges. just because either they're there longer, they have a. If you were gonna, I mean, I'm higher up on the food chain.
How
Sure.
do you get to sleep?
Well, there's comedic value out of it. I mean, Howard
Don't
makes.
argue with me. I'm just taking their side.
God damn it, Robin, not you. Now.
I do want to mention, too, that Andrea, Miss Howard Stern, and we think fell asleep during the wrap-up show.
Really?
Yeah.
See, and when I watched it, I should have felt bad for her on some level. I could see that she was a pain in the neck to you, but in the reality show, she sort of portrayed where it looks to us like all she's trying to do is help you. I didn't get the side of her where you guys were talking about that she's just using you. I just saw her just trying to help you. I gotta tell you something.
I'm saying she's a whining. I'm awake. I'm saying she's a whining crybaby.
Can you imagine? She just like kind of...
Wow. She just blanked out for a second?
Well, here's Sal and Richard carrying on about Artie and me.
I've been a little gun-shy coming on the wrap-up show. I haven't come on in 2 weeks because I feel like every time I say something, Gary always disagrees with me. If I say the sky is blue, he'll go, no, it's not. It's orange, asshole. That's how I feel, but I think I'm overreacting a little bit because I spoke to Gary.
I disagree with you on stuff in general. It's not just in here. No, but I'm not like bullshitting. When we're out there and I talk to you, I'll say to you, Sal, I disagree with you, or I think you're wrong on that, and you don't get mad at me out there.
No, I'm not even mad even on here. I just decided not even to come on, like, because I'm not mad at you. I'm like, you know what? Sometimes it's just tough for me to get my point across with Gary, but we do feel, Richard and I feel that when Artie's in here, you have a tendency to really lean on him and coddle him. You do, Gary.
Now, what do you mean by, see, that was one of the things I don't, what do you mean by coddle? I can say, this is what I can say, I lean on him when he's in here to be part of the show, because again, we are filling time, so we're taking calls, but Artie can help fill the time, so that part I agree with, but I don't know what you mean when you say, I coddle him.
90% of the time, no matter how crazy or whatever Artie's saying, you always seem to agree with what he's saying. And it's hard to come up with, like, right off the top of our head, specific things, but it just seems like a lot of times, if Artie's arguing with high-pitched Mike, you're definitely going to side with Artie. Like, if Artie's arguing with somebody, you always side with Artie, no matter what the argument is.
I think what if I just happen to think like Artie? What if Artie happens to think like me? Is that possible?
And Artie also said that, I mean, when they were fighting, Gary and Artie were going back and forth. Howard's side.
Yeah, I agree. I think he said that. If Howard's coming on here tomorrow and says he believes in Jesus, Gary said, you know what, Paul? I've been thinking about that too. Maybe there is a God. I think that you would go, you kind of go where the Howard wind blows.
By the way, isn't Sal talking about himself? Let's be honest.
Absolutely.
Sal is the guy who sucks my balls so bad that, like, if I said tomorrow I'm becoming a Scientologist, Sal would go, I want to do Sal. It's Sal. Project into other people for what they are.
Well, Sal is also jealous of anybody who does manage to have a relationship with you because he has not managed to affect that.
He has nothing.
Yeah.
Dude, maybe there is a God. I think that you would go, you kind of go with...
Sal, you're the asshole who does whatever I do.
I admire you for your work.
Right.
And you should take that as a compliment.
I do.
If you were a Scientologist tomorrow, I could give a shit.
No, you would do it.
I've
if
never...
it meant that you could get close to me, you would switch religions tomorrow.
No.
Yeah.
You'd be right over at the celebrity center.
You're a woodwork wacko who waited. I've never taken up chess. Never.
Believe me, you would. You would.
I've thought about
if
it,
you
but
thought it
you
could
don't have
get
the
into
mental
like
capacity to take up chess. I've thought about it, but you have to admit that Gary.
You can't spell. You should take that out.
I'll tell you, Gary always kisses your ass. Gary agrees with everything that you say.
Because we fight all the time.
No, I totally disagree.
It's a fight at Artie's party.
Well,
who would that be?
That was me and Scott
No,
DePace.
that was you.
Okay, I instigated.
You did it to Scott DePace.
I put a little dot on his head, and he threw a mound in my pocket.
Why do you not say that you're not the guy who can be trusted? Who's the guy who smells Mutt's daughter's panties?
Oh, wait a minute. First of all, don't put a twist on all that shit, man.
Well, I'm not putting you down.
See, that, and then you want to know why me and Richard are pissed. We admire you, we're committed to you, yet I come in here, and you have to fucking bring up all this stupid shit and make me look like an asshole. All right, but maybe I do.
The guy who said
well,
why you said about me that I'm an entity. I'm not even a human being.
Okay, what's wrong? Hey, take that as a compliment.
You're the guy who kisses ass.
No, I'm the guy who's being rude.
his ass is a guy who just wants to protect.
So you mean
people.
Gary's not being truthful, but you are? If Gary agrees with me...
Of course.
Oh, come on.
Gary,
You sound
wait,
like
hold
an
on.
idiot.
No, I
You
don't.
think you're the only one who works here who was a fan of Howard's for years?
I never said that. You
but
guys
that's
are
not-
saying that
but
I'm
no,
the
you're
ass
bringing-
kisser.
You and Richard, I think you're good at what you do, but the fact is you're here because you won a radio contest that we actually initiated on the... You guys won a contest. You were listeners. You were building
We
the
know
fucking...
what does that mean?
The fucking,
You won-
The American Idol.
You won
Okay.
American Idol.
Howard, I'm
So,
sorry
I mean,
that.
you-
Wait, but I'm sorry, Howard, that me and Richard admire you. Is that such
Nothing
a
to be
bad
sorry
thing?
for.
At
What
least
is
we're being
this-
honest.
And what is this? What does this
What do
mean?
we-
Why do you guys feel so downtrodden?
We don't feel what?
Why do you feel like second?
You feel very slighted, and you never miss a moment to tell the
Get
audience.
out of that, man.
I don't
miss
hang
a
out.
moment.
I didn't even go on the
Yesterday-
wrap-up
no,
show. I
yesterday-
didn't even want to talk about it. Who cares? I don't
First of all,
care.
can I tell you something?
Look, Howard, we're here. I tell you why we get downtrodden.
And what is this weird thing? Why don't you speak for yourself and stop with
All
we?
right, all right, fine. I work with the fucking guy day in and day out. He's the only guy I
Richard
talk
so
to.
much more than you.
All right, thank
so
you.
Richard shouldn't be included in the we.
Richard's
a guy who would be at my house. I would
can I
hang out with Richard.
Can I say something very quickly? Hold on.
You're the one I want.
Sal has been reprimanded more since he's been here at Sirius than every other employee I've had in the 25 years I've been here. That's a true. That's a
Sal,
true.
you don't see the difference between me asking for a porno chick's phone number, a chick who would beg to be on the
they,
show, and you telling Jon Stewart his jokes suck on his show.
I didn't tell
do you
him
not
that.
see the
I
fucking
didn't tell
difference?
Jon
Sal, I
Stewart
was
that.
right here when you said
I was
it.
in the green room and I said that joke about
Asking Ace
Washington
Frehley for his
didn't
phone
fly
number.
over well.
You told
That's
him
what I
whoever
said.
wrote that joke you should be fired.
That's true.
And you know you're a little pussy with your comedy. If one person says it's bad, you pound for 2 weeks. This fucking guy came in here as a guest, and you're telling him his show sucks. You didn't see the difference between
I
that
said that
and
I
me
was
asking
being
for a
truthful.
porno chick's number.
I was being truthful. I said to the guy that one joke sucked.
All right, how
Just
about
keep it to yourself, you idiot.
Yeah, why should you
I know
go
what
in
happened
there
with
and
these.
say
I know
that
what
to
happened with
them?
these two idiots.
Why
They
does
go to
Jon
these
Stewart
shows,
need to
and
know
these
your opinion?
fans pull them aside and go, "Bullshit! You guys should have known. Bullshit! You guys should put out Ron and me out." Listen to them.
What do you got, a crystal ball in your
I
fucking
know
stomach?
exactly
You
what
don't know what the hell
happened.
you're
I know
talking.
exactly
You
what
don't. You don't know anything about what the fans say on the road. And
It's gonna take you back to the past. Play some cheating games to success. You'd rather have a buffalo. Take your time to read and jump in the gear. You'd rather be a rotten asshole. Or just gonna get it done with the Is the angry fever the battle? Is the angry the Tony Sackett?
Wow, I gotta do this one now? Well, guess I might as well, because there's a new Rambo movie coming out. Back in the 80s, Rambo was the shit, but the NES game was just plain shit. Well, it's based off of Rambo First Blood Part 2 rather than the first one. I guess making a game where you go around killing cops probably wasn't in their best interest.
It begins with the Colonel visiting Rambo in prison. It's a deal. Go rescue prisoners in Vietnam and you're free. But you have a choice. I'm not afraid of death, or I feel better in prison. How about I feel better in prison? But it's up to you. The game doesn't start. You say yes. What's the point of having an option? I'm saying leave me the fuck in prison, but then again, I might as well not even put the game in if I'm gonna say no. That's like in the movie. If you would have said, John, the movie can't continue until you say yes. So the game begins, you're just walking around the hangar, talking to people. Rambo looks like some shirtless guy wearing red spandex. So you just walk around, talk to this person, talk to that person, then finally go to the Colonel Williams. You got 36 hours, get it out. Get the hell out. I swear I recall the video game. Then the plane drops you off and the action finally begins. You spend most of your time just killing snakes, bugs, and other small things with a knife. It's actually a complete Zelda 2. Yeah, that's right. That's the flying sword, or knife in this case. The numbers that appear when you kill enemies, the way you talk to people, the dark things, wire a lantern to light the way. And overall, layout is similar. Speaking of the knife, that's one of the most disappointing aspects about this shitwad of a game. Why am I not using a machine gun, like the front cover? Why am I just fighting snakes and bugs? This is exciting. Doesn't this remind you of the movie? Remember when Rambo has to fight a giant spider? I don't. Eventually, you start to fight appropriate enemies, and you do gain an inventory of weapons, such as flying daggers, arrows, and grenades. Man, who the hell throws grenades at a tiger anyway? You also get a machine gun, but this doesn't happen until much later in the game. The problem may not be that the game doesn't follow the movie, it actually follows the movie way too much. Almost every key scene is recreated through character dialogue, but who cares? It's almost like you focus too much on the story rather than the overall gameplay. When Rambo meets the girl for the second time in the game, you're given an option. Rather than conducting business, you can say, "What do you think of me?" The game doesn't advance until you stop asking me, so what's the point? And how cocky can Rambo be to expect a compliment? She could have said, "What do I think of you? You look like a hairless gorilla, and when your mouth is open, you really freak me out." There's times when you have to follow her, but all she does is walk back and forth, so you're actually where the fuck that is up to you to find out. Now, that's the biggest problem. Finding out where the hell you're supposed to go. You stand on these little boxes and say north and east and south. Push up to go to the next screen. And it's just like in Friday the 13th where you can change paths, but it's confusing to navigate because everything looks the same. If you keep walking in the same direction, you over and over. Sometimes you think you're making progress, but then you realize you're laps over the same stretch of land. But to make it even more confusing, there's times when in order to advance to the next section of the game, you have to walk in one direction and then go back the same way you came. So it's like if you walk to the right, you can just keep walking right forever. It's an endless cycle. But if you walk to the left, that's when it takes you somewhere different. Why the shit no? There's also a scene with a girl. You can't walk and you're fighting. All you do basically is walk from point A to point B. Another thing that blazes my balls is that when you're low on energy, the screen flashes. I guess it's nice to be alert all the time, but it doesn't have to be so fucking annoying. You say it's nitpicking, or I see shit. The controls are mind-blowingly awful. It doesn't look bad, but it's bad. You can move and jump around just fine. When it comes to using your weapon, it feels stiff. When you try to attack something, it's almost impossible without getting hit. Getting across this bridge is a real shit bitch. Damn. Fuck. Alright, come on, you bastard. I'm almost there. Almost there.
How did they fuck up Rambo this bad? You think it would be a guy in a bandana going around shooting people? Kind of like Contra.
Yeah, that worked, didn't it? Side-scrolling, overhead, or even semi-3D. It all works, as long as the controls That's all it needs, but instead, we get a confusing, incoherent mess that doesn't even really know what it's trying to be. A needless storyline, confusing navigation, frustrating controls, and a second-rate clone of Zelda 2. Though it predated Zelda 2's US release, Zelda 2 came out first. What the shit? I'm back at the beginning. How did this happen? I just fell and now I'm back at the beginning of the damn game. I still have my weapons, but I got a long way to make it back to where I came. Murdoch is still telling me the same shit he told me before, as if I never started the mission yet. So I guess I just found some crazy glitch.
So the only way I'm going to show you the end of this game is to enter a password. But look at this.
Why does the fucking password have to be so damn long? Is it really necessary to have both capital and lowercase letters, as well as numbers, question marks, and exclamation marks, too? If you're writing this down, you're gonna get confused. S's look like 5s, zeros look like O's, capital and lowercase letters can look identical, and lowercase L's look like 1s and uppercase I's. That's something I have no tolerance for. The password system should be simple, straightforward, and easy to use. As long as you know the password, you should be able to enter it and move on. It doesn't need to be a fucking project. Assholes. Well, so this is it, the end of the game. And they sure saved the hardest part for last. It's just a fucking barrage of shit coming down. It's like you need a bulletproof umbrella. There's no way to dodge this shit, and the only way to hit the cockpit is through names. It takes about 1 million hits, and there's no damage indicator. It doesn't blink or anything when you hit it, so the first time I tried this, I didn't even know the damn thing was working. But with patience, you finally win, and then you go back to the hangar, a job well done. And from here on, you walk around and talk to people. There's Murdoch, the bastard. Get out your machine gun, you shoot him, and he turns into a frog. Yeah, you shoot Chinese letters, and he turns into a frog. Just what I expected.